Hi everybody, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. I got this V-Star 1100 here today. I gotta get it running. It's been sitting outside for a while, so I want to show you in this video how to take the carburetor off, and I'll probably make another video on cleaning him up. First we gotta take the seat off. On this bike I just got one bolt to take off. If you have a factory bike, you might have to take the back seat off first, and then the front seat. I'm not sure if you can get to the bolt in the back here without taking the rear seat off first, but anyhow you gotta take the seat off first. Next, close your petcock and disconnect the line. I already have this pulled back. To take the gas tank off, you don't have to mess with this. All you gotta do is take these two bolts out. I already got them loose. There's a little plastic grommet normally here that it's missing. You just push the center of it in and it comes off. You pick the gas tank up and you're gonna see this wiring harness over here. Pull that off and there's a plug right here we gotta disconnect. A little hard to do with one hand. Alright. You pick it up with the wiring harness together. Slide it back. Remove it. Next we're gonna take this airbox off. There's one screw here, 5mm Allen head, another one down here, and we're gonna loosen up a clamp right in front here with the Phillips head screw. The airbox will pull off. These screws are already loose to speed up the video. Next, I have this other clamp loose as well. Take the connector off. We're going to be removing this upper airbox. There's a 10mm screw back here. You take that off, and then you got to loosen up this clamp. There's a 90-degree elbow to the carburetor. There's a clamp on it here and right behind this hose. It's hard to see, but there's a clamp on it as well over here. On the other side is a little more visible, is this one right here. There's a front hose on it as well. Right here it goes to the front cylinder. It's an engine breather. Just disconnect that. Next we're gonna remove these elbows. Each one of these elbows is different, so make sure you mark it front to and rear, or just leave it on the side of the motorcycle that you took it off, so you don't mix them up. I want to show you something on this one. You see how this is messed up here? It's because whoever put it together last time didn't put this on right. So when you're putting it back together, make sure all these boots seat really properly. Next we're gonna disconnect a few things before we try to move the carburetors out of the bike. First, there's a few electrical connectors over here. This is the other one. That one's easy. This one I just gotta, you have a little pin here that you gotta push in. Sometimes it's hard to do it if you don't have nails, so I'm probably gonna need to grab a screwdriver. Okay, with the help of a little screwdriver I got it off. So we got these two connectors disconnected. Then we gotta move on to a fuel line over here on the right side of the motorcycle. We got a choke cable here. We gotta loosen up this bolt here, disconnect it over here by turning it and letting it come out of this little opening. On the other side, I'm gonna take this cover off. There's been some modifications on this bike. Somebody put a choke cable over here and it's got a Harley controls, so it's got an incorrect throttle cable. So normally you would have two throttle cables right here, so you gotta loosen up. There's gonna be two 10mm. Slip it off and unhook it. I'm gonna loosen this for the choke cable. Slip the choke cable out of the bracket, move it down and unhook it just like that. It's two little 3mm Allen heads. Since this one only has one cable, it makes it a little bit easier for me. Next, we got this fuel line over here. Try to turn it first. Once the line turns, most likely you'll be able to pull it off by hand. Turn it. So now we only have two clamps to go. It's one here, it's 3mm Allen head again, and one on the other side over here. So the last thing we gotta do is pull the carburetors. I'm gonna pry them off like this. Just turn them like so. It is a tight fit, but they will come out. Okay guys, the carburetors are out of the bike. Don't forget, anytime you have your engine open, stuff a rag or something in your intake manifolds so you don't have any debris or anything falling in your engine. I'm gonna take them apart and make another video about it, so please come back, subscribe. I appreciate you watching, and see you soon. Have a good day.